Hello friends, welcome in our channel Fans of Agriculture. If are new in our channel, then subscribe to our channel. Thank you. And we will start today's lecture. So the first question, who is the father of genetics? Very normal question. The first option is Robert Hooke, second one is Charles Darwin, third option is John Mendel, and the last option is Nelson Ille. Who is the father of genetics? The correct option is John Mendel. We see a picture of who was John Mendel. He was the father of genetics. Next question. Second question is Swampden and Bonnet proposed the first option is formation theory, second one is pre-formation theory, third option is theory of epigenesis, and the last option is theory of pangenesis. So the correct option is pre-formation theory. Swampden and Bonnet proposed the pre-formation theory. Pre-formation theory. It is a theory little people were in the sperm or the egg. Then they grew when placed in the womb. That is the pre-formation theory about some. The next one, who disproved the theory of pre-formation and gave a new theory of epigenesis? First option is Darwin, second one is Lamarck, third option is Bonnet, and the last option is Wolff. So the correct option is who disproved the theory of pre-formation and give a theory of epigenesis. Correct option is Wolff. This is the theory of epigenesis. Wolff. Duration 1738 to 1794. Use the theory, and this concept was a universally accepted. Theory of epigenesis is universally accepted. The next question, fourth question, which is the attractive hypothesis to explain the development of distinctive characters of various species during evolution? First one is theory of epigenesis, second one is theory of pre-formation, third is theory of acquired characters, and the last one is evolution theory. Correct option is theory of acquired characters. It is the attractive hypothesis to explain the development of distinctive characters of various species during evolution. Theory of acquired characters. It is the theory of acquired characters. See, on the basis of environmental observation, landmark view. And the next one is theory of acquired characters says that homonuclei present in the sperm. Person is weak, children is also weak. Person with strong muscle, children is weak muscle, and person is strong and children is weak. So the correct option is the theory of acquired character says if the person is weak, then children is also weak. So we'll go to the next question. The theory of acquired characters suggests the first option is theory of inheritance, second one is theory of epigenesis, third one is theory of evolution, and the last option is theory of pre-formation. So the correct option is the theory of acquired characters suggests the theory of inheritance. Next one, who proposed the theory of pangenesis? Name of who proposed the theory of pangenesis. First option is Wolff, second is Charles Darwin, third option is Lamarck, and the last is Bonnet. So the correct option is Charles Darwin proposed the theory of pangenesis. So let's go to the next question. According to the Darwin, each organ of an individual produces very small, almost invisible and identical copies of itself is known as pangenes, polygenes, epigenes, and zygote. Last option is zygote. So which is the correct option? each organ of an individual produces very small, almost invisible and identical copies of itself. It is known as, the correct option is, according to the Darwin, the correct option is pungens. So we will go to the next question. Who disproved the theory of pungencies and proved one new theory, that is germplasm theory? First option is Lamarck, second one is Weismann, third is Charles Darwin, and fourth is Feynman. So the correct option is, who disproved the theory of pungencies and give a new one theory, that is germplasm theory. Correct option is Weismann. We'll go to the next. In order to test validity of pungencies, Weismann cut off the tails of the group of mice for dash dash successive generations. How many generations of mice for the test validity of pungencies Weismann cut off the tails? First one is 25 successive generation, second one is 22, third one is 33, last one is 122. So the correct option is, how many successive generations? There was 22 successive generations. We'll see the pungencies, the mice tail cut. First generation is, here it is mice and mice tail cut, and it was the offspring with a tail, also a tail cut, and the next one generation is present the tail of mice. So he for the test quality, he during successive generations, 22 successive generations. Next one. According to Weismann, the body of individual composed of only somatoplasm, second one is only germplasm, third option is both somatoplasm and germplasm, and the last option is gametes and pungens. So the correct option is, according to the Weismann, the body of individual composed of both the somatoplasm and the germplasm. Correct. We'll go to next. Out of 22 generation of mice, in which generation the Weismann obtained single tailless progeny of mice? So out of the, guess the answer, out of the 22 generation of mice, in which generation the Weismann obtained single tailless progeny of mice? The first option is third generation, second one is did not obtain, third is obtain at all generations, sorry friends, the correct option is did not obtain. The changes occurring in a dash dash are transmitted to the next generation. First option is somatoplasm, second one is protoplasm, third option is cytoplasm, and the last option is germplasm. So the correct answer is, the changes occurring in a dash dash are transmitted to the next generation. The correct option is germplasm. Okay, go to the next question. Somatoplasm are necessary for, first option is survival and proper functioning of organism, and second one is sexual reproduction. So only two options here. So the correct option is, somatoplasm are necessary for the survival and proper functioning of organisms. The next question is, changes occurring in a somatoplasm can be transmitted to the next generation. So here it was a true false question. Changes occurring in a somatoplasm can be transmitted to the next generation. So true or false? So the correct option is, it is false, because of the changes occurring in a somatoplasm cannot be transmitted to the next generation. In this, The first one concept is changes occurring in a germplasm can be transmitted to the next generation. It is correct. So it is false because of the here cannot be transmitted. So the next, somatoplasm does not contribute to sexual reproduction. So true or false? Somatoplasm does not contribute to sexual reproduction. So it is false or true? So it is true. It does not contribute in a sexual reproduction because germplasm contribute in a sexual reproduction. Next, the concept of pangenesis is only for historical interest. Answer is false or true? The concept of pangenesis is only for the correct option is only for a historical interest. It is true. It is true one because it is only for historical interest. The next, the concept of epigenesis is not universally accepted. So the concept of epigenesis is not universally accepted. It is false or true? So it is false because the concept of epigenesis is universally accepted, given by the Wolf. So the next, second last question. According to the Charles Darwin, pangenes are distributed into gametes. So the answer is false or true? According to the Charles Darwin, the pangenes are distributed in gametes. So the answer is true. It is correct sentence. The last question is, the theory of acquired characters says that if a person, example Harshad, develop strong muscles by exercise, his children will inherit strong muscles from him. So it is very interesting one. The theory of acquired characters says that if a person develops strong muscles by exercise, then his children will inherit strong muscles from him. So according to the theory of acquired characters, it is true.
मैच खेलोगे तो डाउनलोड द माई 11 सर्कल ऐप फटाफट और पाओ 1500 रुपए का ज्वाइनिंग बोनस। इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम की।
Sorry friends, my advertisements are here. So thank you friends. We will meet in our next quiz session.